Hey everybody! Welcome, welcome!
Hello.
Hello from Miss Zoe Layla. How's everybody doing on this Friday? Hope you're all having a fantastic day. We have been enjoying some beautiful weather where I'm at. It's been like in the upper 80s, which is so much better than being like 99. Hey Julie. So today, you may have been seeing some of my posts talking about an owl, trying to figure out what colors I want to go with. Hey Gina girl. This is the owl, and I'm painting this for Miss Mary, who is over the Vacation Bible School at our church, and she just wants some, a sample owl. Hey Miss Lisa. Hey Christine. So that's what I have been like racking my brains, and it's so late in July. I was like, maybe do some fall colors, because people's going to start gradually, probably in the next month, taking down all their summer stuff and then putting their fall stuff up. So I think I'm going to do this one in some fall colors. But y'all let me know what you think on the colors. Hey Brandy. What I have in mind is this Tuscan, this is tomato red. I had a Tuscan red. I don't know what I've done with it. So like tomato red and this Caribbean color. I think those are really good fall colors. It still has like this, the Caribbean still has, that bright shade to it, so it won't be too dull. It still have a brightness to it. Hey Chris. Hey Amanda. And then this Laguna. The only difference with the Caribbean and the Laguna is the Laguna kind of has a green tone to it. So I'm thinking that may look really good with this red color. I don't know. We're going to see. Hey, Natalie. We shall see. And then on this, I've drawn out with chalk already. I'm not sure if y'all can see that with this aggravating light I have in my dining room. But I've drawn like two little sunflower on this side of its wing and on this side. I just have one a little bit higher up on this side and the one on this side a little bit lower down. So I'm going to try to do the sunflowers like that. Why are you doing that? No, you cannot cut that. That is my Ryder bottle. She wants to cut my Ryder bottle. Oh, thank you, Chris. These come from Anna Marie. I think it's Inspired Jewelry, something like that. But thank you. Okay, so I'm just going to get started. And the kids are home. My husband's home. So there's no telling what kind of craziness might happen during this live. So Eli has got a ball tournament this weekend. So tomorrow and Sunday. So I said, if I don't get this thing painted today, I'm going to probably be too tired to do it tomorrow. So I've got to get it done. Let's see. Where is... Baby, is that towel over there I used for my... Hand me that towel down there.
Underneath my slide.
Yeah. Gotta get my stuff together, y'all. Alright. I don't need gloves. But I did want to get my baby wipes just in case. Let me set those over there. Okay. Alright. I'm just gonna go with it. And we're gonna see what happens. I haven't actually painted an owl before. But maybe one time. Oh, and if you're new here, I'm so sorry I haven't introduced myself at all to y'all. My name is Trina, and I'm the owner here at Triniculate Designs. I've been doing door hangers for 6 years, and used to take custom orders, but I have quit taking custom orders, and now I just teach other creative ladies how to cut and paint their own wooden door hangers, which I absolutely love. That's got to be your paintbrush. That is not my paintbrush. Hey Miss Betty. So I'm just trying to get my paintbrushes back in here. I'll just set them right here. So I'm gonna get started. We're gonna go with the blue and the red and see how it turns out. If it don't turn out, then I guess I can paint the back. But maybe it'll be okay. I asked Miss Mary if she wanted summer or fall, and she said it didn't really matter. So like I said, since it's already the end of July, people's kind of going towards decorating for fall, or they'll be decorating for fall very, very soon. I'm going to go ahead and start on my sunflowers, since it's yellow, and I think I'm gonna do its body in the blue and its wings and maybe the top part of its head in red. I'm thinking. I don't know. Y'all have to let me know. Oh, thank you, Miss Betty. Yeah, I've took some time off from social media, like doing lives and stuff, and just to spend some time with the kids and finish up ball with Zoe. And it's just really has took all the time. And by the time we actually got done with ball during the week, we were just so tired by the weekend and didn't really feel like doing anything.
Nothing.
Yeah, nothing. So, and plus Zoe got where she was constantly telling me that I work all the time. I don't anymore. So I was like, oh, I've got to take some time off.
Not as much.
Miss Natalie says, I love your group. Have learned so much from you and all the special guests. Oh, thank you, Natalie. Oh, and yeah, my group actually opens this Sunday.
What group?
My Inside Scoop. So I'm just going to come on and start painting my yellow petals. Petals.
Did you say pebbles?
Pebbles.
Pebbles are rocks,
My
Mom.
insiders, anybody that's my insiders know that girl gets that confused every time she pronounces anything to do with the petals on a flower.
You said
It's
pebbles?
awful.
You said pebbles again?
I know it. And like I said, I've got these drawn, the design kind of drawn on here. I don't know how much y'all could see of it. And of course this yellow. I've got the white. I went here and I painted just a white coat on this because this is the some of y'all call it the Revolution plywood. Hey Tina. Some calls it like just underlayment, and around here it's called Luan. Oh, thank you, Miss Sandra. I miss y'all guys. I really do. I miss coming live and interacting with my my friends on Facebook.
Should I just put?
But we call it Luan around here, and it's a very dark wood. I don't know if everybody's is dark like this, but like this is like really dark. And the front side, this side was about just as dark as the back side was. So, oh, thank you, Miss Sandra, for sharing. I appreciate that. So that's the sunflower so far on that wing. But I'm really hoping to get back into routine. The kids will be going back to school soon. So,
Which I like.
yeah, Zoe's actually ready to go back to school, and that's the first. I didn't ever think I would hear her say that.
I don't want to, but then I do some days because I'm bored.
She's bored. There's just not enough going on. You would have think that ball would have kept her pretty busy, and it did. But then when we got home, us adults was still too tired to really do anything. Hey, Kelly. Hey, Angel. I mean, Bootsy. Hey, Bootsy.
Bootsy.
Yeah, Bootsy's
Bootsy?
watching.
Hey, Bootsy. Can she hear me?
Yeah, she can hear you.
Oh, not really can hear me.
So she's ready for school because she's been bored. Those are going to have to take some more coats. I'm going to go ahead. I may add some of this golden sunset and then add some more of the yellow on top of it just to see if it helps cover it a little bit better. Not going to add much. I'm just going to kind of blend it in a little bit with the other color that's on my
This
paintbrush.
stretch ball is going to be so sad.
I was trying not to get it too. I'm gonna kind of just go around my edges with this color to kind of bring the separate them. Same here. And Bootsy said, "Hey Zoe, Chris, have you heard any more from the lady that was going to do the Procreate class?" Chris, I want to say she. I should have shared this with y'all when I seen it. I seen it the other day, and it was like her last day that she was gonna be offering it.
This stress ball's messy.
But I know if you didn't catch it this time, she will be offering it again during sometime in the fall. Maybe I can get in and I can do a little tutorial. If I can get my son to actually let me use his phone, because I don't have a iPad, so I've got to use, I would have to like use my phone to do it, because I use the app, the Procreate app on my phone, and then I would have to use his phone to record it. And getting his phone to have for probably about an hour is probably not going to be too easy.
Why? He don't want to? He probably won't let you for an hour. Why is stress balls hard?
And with this design, y'all, I don't want it to be too hard, because I want it to be something easy that, you know, that everybody that does it will be able to kind of do and use it as a guide. I don't want them to get like too frustrated with trying to do a difficult design. So if you can see, I put a little bit more of the a darker shade of that golden sunset kind of on the edges and brought it down into the petal.
Pedal, not pebble.
Bootsy, I have the watermelon at my house. Bootsy, you better get it to me or I won't be able to paint it, because Eli's got ball tomorrow and Sunday. When did you do the live of the buffalo plaid? I want to try that. Is it Mergy? I did that a while back. But it's still available. It's still available in my videos. If you go to my videos, you should be able to see it somewhere, and it should be labeled something to do with buffalo plaid. I'm just gonna mingle in some of this, some more of the original yellow, kind of in the middle of those petals.
Bootsy watched the video whenever I painted the ant.
I don't know, baby. We had a lady come in my group, Miss Jackie. She's Little Blessings Creative Crafts, I think. And she showed us some shading, y'all. You talking about something that would mesmerize you? I was like, wow. I mean, I was super amazed, and so that's kind of where I'm trying to do with this. I'm just not using my water the way that she taught us.
Is that shading? That's pretty.
It's somewhat of shading. I just keep on putting my paint on the wrong end, because I get a little confused on which way I'm going. I gotta put some right here. But she did an awesome job in my group and showing us and gave us some really good tips on how to shade. Hey, Miss Jean.
Mama, you don't see me listening.
Okay, thank you. And you pronounce my name correct. Oh, yay! Trust me, that is not normal at all for me. I'm usually one that's bombing everybody's name.
Mama, look at this.
What, baby? That's cool.
Look at that. Her brain. That feels so good. Bootsy would love it.
You think Bootsy will like that?
Yeah.
Hey, Miss, is it Judy? My contact just dried out on me. How are you ladies doing? How's everybody's weather been? We have been having some jammed up weather this past week.
What does that mean, like different?
Really good weather. How it's been cool.
No, it has not. It's been hot. It's hot today.
It's not as hot as it's been, baby. It's been really pretty.
It's cooled off a little bit. A little tad bit.
It took me forever to get the hang of the same corner each time. Yeah, I'm struggling with it now. Like, I kind of dip it on the wrong side just about every time I do it. So, now I'm going to go ahead Let me get it off because I might have dipped that on the wrong side just then. So I'm going to be going this way. I'm going to go ahead and kind of get the center of my sunflower kind of blended with this darker shade of yellow brown.
You don't know like a brown.
Huh? Baby, you are shaking the table. You gotta stop.
I'm done.
Okay. So that don't look too bad. And I get the brown centerpiece. Miss Shelly, glad you're back. Oh, thank you, Miss Shelly. I'm so glad to be back, and I hope to be coming live a little bit more, especially once the kids start school. I'll be good to go then. I won't have no distractions.
Oh, I've been distracted.
Yeah.
I've just been showing you my school.
I'm behind again trying to get used to these braces and mouth sores in my mouth. Oh, Miss Jean.
She got braces?
Uh-huh. Zoe wants braces so bad that she can't always stand it. And I'll tell her, you really don't want braces, baby. I'll put that in there and I need to use it. But she has convinced herself that she's got to have braces.
I do.
I may be painting this thing backwards and stuff, y'all. Miss Jean said, no, no, no. See there? And my niece, she's had braces. She finally got hers off, and she's trying to tell her that she does not want braces, but she will not listen. So I'm going to go ahead and paint the center.
I just want because it look cool.
She says they look cool.
I got hand sanitizer in here. Hand sanitizer.
And you know what? That was the total opposite when I was growing up and in school. I'm not even getting the edges.
I don't have glasses though.
Growing up, if you wore glasses, you got picked on. If you had braces, you got picked on. And now all of that stuff is cool and everybody wants it. I'm thinking, which is a good thing because I'm glad, because those are things that kids can't help. They can't help if they got to have braces, and they can't help if they have to have glasses.
I don't want glasses.
So I'm glad it's changed, and they are now something cool, and the kids won't.
Gus said he wants braces.
Miss Jean says they hurt, and that's what my nieces try to tell her. She's like, they hurt, especially when you have to go and they have to tighten them. And I was the same way. I wanted them so badly. They're awful. Oh, Christine. So did you have braces, Christine, or you wanted them? So we're gonna let that dry. That's really looking cute, y'all.
I like that because it looks realistic.
I guess I'm a cool Grammy with braces. There you go, Miss Jean. That's right. Well, like I said, growing up, it was if you wore braces, they call you like metal mouth, and they were mean with stuff like that. When I got glasses when I was in 3rd grade, when they wasn't so nice about people that wore glasses and braces. So, like I said, I'm glad that it's changed, and they all think it's like really cool. All right, so I'm gonna get another smaller. Get a brush because I'm gonna have to paint around my sunflower with the red, and I'm gonna go ahead and paint this part red. Now I put another coat on my brown and finish it up when it dries. It's not dried yet, and all I'm doing is just. Did I picked up the paintbrush I was gonna use my red. Oh, thank you, Miss Sandra. I did for about 2.5 years in junior high. Yeah, see, Gabby, my niece, she had them for a couple of years, and she just got them off, and she still had them like to do like the retainers, but she was happy to get them off. All right, so this is called tomato red. Let me get that Tuscan red.
Tomato. You mean tomato red?
Tomato red. What did I do with it? I might be going crazy, y'all. I might not even have one. I'm losing weight, can't eat. Oh, Miss Jean. How long have you had them? I thought I had like a Tuscan. I did. Here we go. This is Tuscan red. that Tuscan red, it's like a bright, bright red. So I'm going to do the tomato red.
Tomato red.
For 3 weeks? Oh, well, maybe they will start getting better and your gums will get, or your teeth will kind of get more used to them. If not, then I don't know what the dentist will be able to do for that.
I don't know.
What?
She put wax.
Wax.
The wax. Can she buy the wax bars and put on them? Where it don't like.
I don't
where it
know.
don't hurt her mouth. That's what Daddy done. It didn't hurt his mouth from that.
All right, so this is a really bright,
It just
pretty red.
that.
And I'm going to try to be careful and kind of just go around my sunflower.
I don't like a mater color. Mater color is pinkish.
This is not the tomato, is it? Yeah, this is the tomato red.
I don't like mater red.
One thing about this board, like I said, we call it Luan around here. It's
It's like
it's not too smooth. Yes, and when you have them, your restrictions are horrible. Very little candy. Then brush your teeth. No nuts.
no nuts, no gummy bears,
No chewing gum. And sometimes you have to wear a headgear that you sleep in. See, now that definitely wouldn't be any fun.
I don't like
You
that.
brush your teeth 6 to 7 times a day. No popcorn, just a few. Yeah.
I
See,
don't want to brush it 6 times a day.
well, you would have to brush your teeth 6 times a day.
Which I'll be happy at least because I get the braces. I just want to brush it 6 times.
Okay, before I go any further, see how that red is? I think it's really pretty. And then with the darker, like turquoise color, I cannot say that word right. Sounds like I'm always saying it funny.
What?
I think it's going to go together pretty good. What do y'all think? Oh, you're shaking my table. So right now I'm just going around my sunflower.
How come I didn't get my sandwich pack?
Zoe won't like braces with all them restrictions. No, she won't, Bootsy. She sure wouldn't.
Mama, I don't eat popcorn anyway. Popcorn gives me a headache. I love gummy bears. I don't really like gum.
Well, what if you have to wear the thing to go to bed at night? The head brace.
So, I got one of those for my American Girl doll.
You do. What if you have to sleep in that?
It don't look.
Which Zoe's teeth looks pretty good. I do not see where she's going to have braces.
Look at that.
But she sure wants them.
I will die for. I will stop eating for a week to get braces.
I would like to see you quit eating for a week.
It's probably not gonna happen, but I will.
And Zoe loves to eat anyway, so.
But I don't like popcorn. I like gummy bears. I don't really like gum.
This is a small brush to be doing this part with, but
I hate popcorn.
instead of switching out, I'm going to use it.
Oh, I like the design of the wings.
So, it may be a little bit hard for them to do some of the shading, but do y'all think that would be a difficult design for, this is going to be for the adults, to be able to paint? I didn't want to make it too hard. Bootsy said, you love candy. Miss Jeannie says, Zoe, your mouth hurts all the time, and I think she's gone outside. She's done got bored with us telling her that she don't need braces. So, okay. I'm going to go with it. Maybe it'll be okay. I seen when somebody messaged me. If you're on my live and you message me, I will make sure that I get back to you as soon as I get off of here. Because there's no way for me to check it and stay live. I think this painting would be awesome for adults. Okay, good, Miss Wanda. Because I didn't want it to be too difficult, but I also didn't want it to be, I don't know, because a lot of times with the adults at the church, they're, you know, they're like the elderly women, and they, the past few couple of years that they've painted stuff, the ladies out there, they really can paint. They can we painted some gourds one year, and I was amazed at some of the designs that they painted on those gourds. I love it. Those flowers are so cute. Now I want to go paint it now. Go for it, Miss Gina. I subscribe to your YouTube channel. I've been missing you. Oh, Julie, I'm so sorry. But thank you though for subscribing. You explained it so well that I think they will do great. Oh, thank you, Tina. Which now I actually won't be teaching them this. I'm just painting this example for them to be able to look at and do themselves. I think Miss Mary's going to have me and Joey with the younger kids. I told her like the 6 or the 7, 8, and 9-year-old. So the colors you're using are very pretty together. Oh, good, Miss Mary. I mean, Miss Wanda, because I was a little bit worried about that. Can you make a pattern to trace on the board with tissue paper? Miss Sheila, I've never used tissue paper to make a pattern to trace. You talking like? Let me read your comment one more time. Can you make a pattern to trace on the board with tissue paper? But you probably could. I don't know how tissue paper would actually leave your pattern on the board for you. You're talking like kind of using it like graphite paper? I've never done it. I'm not going to say you can't do it. I've never done it. Love the fall colors. Thank you, Julie. Yes, and Miss Sheila, like I said, I've never done it, but that does not mean that you can't do it. So, all right, so there's the red so far with the sunflowers. You probably could use transfer paper. Yeah, Bootsy, that's same thing. That's what graphite paper is. But I've never tried to do tissue paper. Okay, so this is where I'm having a hard time trying to decide exactly what I want to do with the colors. I think I'm going to start off with putting my blue down here. And then after I put my blue down here, because I have this, I'm not sure if y'all can see it. We used to do it in ceramics. What church? Because I want to paint one of these for my door. Wanda, Floyd's Chapel. Floyd's Chapel. It's right there on, some calls it New Zion Road, some calls it Lake City Road. So, I was fixing to show y'all. Can y'all see like how I got the nose drawn out here? Well, right here I've got kind of like the face separated from its body with a line coming here with my chalk. So what I was thinking was painting all of this around its eyes, this red, and then do the body, the blue. But do y'all think I need to do the whole body blue and even do its face blue? Hey, Jonna. Oh, you're in Pleasant Hill. Well, Miss Wanda, you would have a good little drive. What state are you from? I am from South Carolina. So what do y'all think? I'll go ahead and put the blue. I may have to go over. I'm going to go ahead and go over my sunflower right here one more time. Brown can be, you would think brown wouldn't be such a hard color to cover, but brown takes a few coats. All right, so there's the brown. Now, and I'm not getting my edges. I'm not going to get them today, and I always get my edges. Where in South Carolina? I'm in Mount Pleasant. Julie, I'm in well, I live in Barrow, South Carolina, but we're close to Lake City and Tuberville. Have you ever heard of Tuberville? Or if you ever heard of Florence, we're about 30 minutes away from Florence. There needs to be some red on his head. Okay. Okay, Deb says all blue. So we got one that says all blue and one that says there needs to be red on its head. What if we did, how about if we go up here and maybe do red on head, blue body. All right, so we got two red heads and one all blue. Okay, but if we did this blue and we did this blue, we could take this red and kind of come here and go up like that. And do red up here in the top part.
So it was going fast. No.
What happened?
She's going fast. Daddy.
Well, if your daddy got on you about driving, then you must have been going too fast.
No, I rode to this truck. Y'all told me I could ride through, and I did, and he got me. I was riding through it, and he was right there.
I'm on a live. If y'all gonna argue, go in another room. Maybe do this blue, do this around its eye red, and then maybe up here blue. Ugh. That was where I was thinking. Blue body and around eyes, red head. I say red at the top. Yes. Okay. That's what we would do then. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and get my blue going on. My red's going to have at least one more coat. Instead of getting out the blow dryer, I'll come back after I get the blue.
No.
Okay. Please. Baby, look at your hands. Look how dirty your hands. Y'all look at this child. Look how dirty his hands is. And he's got a piece of honeydew eating a honeydew. Go wash your hands before you eat anything.
I forgot.
Alright, so I guess I'm going to go ahead and get my blue going on here. Let me see. Baby, who used my angle brush and didn't wash it out?
That ain't me. I don't use those. I use mine.
It is completely dried up with paint.
I don't use those mine.
Okay, so let me go ahead and put, I'm going to use the Laguna because I think the Laguna is more of a fall kind of color.
That blue?
Huh?
That blue?
I'll show y'all. Let me put a sample of the Laguna and a sample of the Caribbean. The Caribbean's a lot lighter. I could do, the Caribbean's a lot lighter and it has, it's more of like a blue, and then the Laguna, it has like a green tint. Kind of like it's just got a green color to there. So there's the Caribbean. And then, let me get that off. Then this is going to be the Laguna. And I really like that Laguna. That Laguna to me seems more fall.
I like the fall. Most fall is that blue one.
You think that one's more fall?
This.
See, I think this one's more fall. The darker, like, green color.
So where's those blues at?
And I think it goes better with the red.
So
But
where's
then-
those blues at?
But then that would be really dark. Laguna, second one. Laguna. Okay. Y'all are right there with me. All right,
Nobody's
so.
on my side.
And Zoe says nobody's on her side. So we said we're going to get all of the all of the blue around its eyes and then do the red at the top. Okay, that's the Caribbean. Laguna for sure. Bootsy says Laguna. Okay.
Why ain't nobody picked the one I said?
All right. And if you notice, a lot of times I'm using
Oh, now
an angle brush. That is like my go-to favorite brush to use.
I like the blue. You like my mom on that camera?
Is an angle brush.
So what? I like the blue. I like the
I know
blue.
something that would be
You like the Laguna?
cool with those blues. Put
Mom, Zoe just showed the
And with the way, I might should have went ahead and painted my nose. I'll probably stop and go ahead and get my nose painted. I might have should have used a smaller paintbrush as well to do this with.
I'm not.
What is it?
I ain't gonna be happy after this.
Why?
And I was riding on the truck you told me to.
When you get finished with this owl at church, you can just call me or drop it off with me to hang on my door. Oh, Miss Wanda. I better wait before we start talking. It might not turn out to be good at all. So far, my flowers has turned out like really, really good. And this is definitely going to have another coat
That blue
with this blue. Hey, Eli, go in there with that smacking. It's one thing I can't deal with, y'all smacking.
Gosh, her boots you get.
What kind of board do you use? Julie, I usually use birch. But this is actually, we call it Luan around here. But it's like the Revolution on plywood. It's an underlayment. I think I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna go ahead and get my beak. So, but yeah, it's not really that smooth. Really not smooth at all. I'm gonna do its beak in. Wonder if I want to do its beak in a yellow or like a orangey, like ripe tomato.
Ripe tomato.
What color is it on? Is the owl's beak? So there's one that's orangey looking.
This don't look nothing like that.
All right, let's see.
I say the orange, but one that looks more orangey.
I'm thinking the ripe tomato, maybe.
Ripe tomato. That's what I want.
That's gonna be too orangey. I might confuse. I'm gonna mix some of my.
Mix the orange with that.
Let's see how this is gonna turn out. I think I might have put a little bit too much.
Can I mix it?
No, baby.
It farted.
Go on with that.
It would. It did.
I'm gonna go with the yellow. I'm gonna do it the yellow, then do it the same way I kind of did my sunflower, and I kind of blend those yellows in together. You better be careful. Use that to bust your behind, girlfriend.
I fell back.
Yeah, you feel back. She's about to fall off the stool. Hey, Miss Judy. So, let me go ahead and get my beak out of the way. I'm a messy painter. Lord, I'm messy. I'm always getting paint everywhere. Okay. We're going to have some big old white eyes with some black and white in the center of them.
I used to eat hand sanitizer.
Why are you eating hand sanitizer? Please don't eat hand sanitizer.
I did, and I went to pop a little teeny bowl.
So, I'm thinking I like its beak. I love your shirt. I made it. Oh, did you, Callie?
Callie?
I ordered it from, what is is it Wild? If you what's the name of your store then? And you can tell the people, because I've had a lot of people ask me about this shirt, and I could never, Wild About Bling, or what is it called?
Wild About Bling. So she's
Wild About Bling?
So she's crazy over bling. hang on to it. It farted.
All right, now I'm going to get some of that orangey color. Now let me go ahead and get some of the same.
Whenever Daddy asks you, comes in here and asks that, could you say Eli done it?
Eli done what, baby?
Eli, he told me I could run in the field, so I did.
The field that he's just planting stuff in?
Yeah. And it was our trail, so I rode through the trail with like limbs all in it, and he got mad at me. Which Eli told me I could ride in, so I did.
Well, sometimes you gotta not be listening to Mr. Eli. I'm gonna add just a touch of orange to its beak.
This thing farts, Mom.
That's a little bit too much of orange. Let me get that off my brush.
Ooh.
And now let me kind of blend it in. Kind of going down the middle a little bit.
Why does this one feel more than
Please
this
stop, baby. Alright, just kind of blend it in a little bit. My sister is wild about bling. Okay. Oh, Barties and your sister is wild about bling. I have to leave. Hope to get back. Okay, well that's fine, Margie. It'll be on here, so if you want to watch the replay when you get time, you could definitely watch the replay. Eli tell you all kind of things. Bootsy said Eli tell you all kind of things. Yeah, that's what I told you. You already don't listen to Eli.
Well, Eli told me that was his new trail, so I went out with the four-wheeler and I got in trouble.
But they have been riding in the field out there, Bootsy, and now Joey's out there dissing it up, fixing to plant some more beans.
No, taters.
No, not.
That's what Eli said.
No, I think he's planting some kind of beans.
Bootsy, you got that straight out right.
So they're not allowed to get on the trail anymore.
Because you done rode on the trail and see how cool it was.
And Eli told her that she could
I'm dead now.
and got her in trouble. Move over. I'm probably going to have to switch out to a smaller brush to get around his eyes.
I want to show this to Bootsy so bad. It's just
But I'm going to use this brush just as long
It's
as I
so
can.
surprising you ain't used a blow dryer yet.
Oh my God.
What? What, Mom?
Bootsy.
What'd she say?
She said, oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness. What? And one and only Eli, I bet he was laughing in his head off at her.
He probably was. He probably knew what he was doing.
Daddy, Eli told me I could ride through those limbs.
Not wide open, you can't do.
She was going fast.
Yeah, the hair was hanging off her head, jumping the four-wheeler, jumping up and down. Don't.
Alright, so I'm just going to go around the eyes on here.
Gina said, "Girl, so cute." What does that mean?
Alright, and like I said, I may have to wind up getting a smaller paintbrush.
How Mama? Miss Gina said, "Girl, so cute."
Probably just talking about the owl here, baby.
Oh, thought she was talking about Bootsy. I was about to say, you know Bootsy?
Okay. I gotta get some more paint. Some more of the Laguna. The one and only Eli, I bet he was laughing his head off at her.
That's what I told Bootsy. That's what I said.
Thank you, Gina. He meant to get her in trouble.
Who, Bootsy said that?
No, her daddy just told me what got her in trouble was she was driving fast.
Daddy, you bringing a sandwich tomorrow at Eli's ball game?
I've got a piece hanging off this paintbrush, and it's going to get...
Snip. Mama,
Y'all have got candy all over.
Eli did.
So let me snip that off real quick.
Is that a ball? Oh, I thought it was like something.
So I won't be getting the hang going on with my paint. You like the blue, Christine? Good. I was a little bit nervous about it. I'm gonna try not to have to get another paintbrush, but I may wind up having to get another paintbrush. So sorry if the view's not the best right now. I'm trying to get
She said, oh.
it in here with this paintbrush. And like I said, it's kind of big. It's kind of big. Let me smooth it out in some spots. It's definitely got to have another coat. If I keep on, my eyes are going to get smaller and smaller and smaller. Okay, now let me try to get around this nose. I may have to get a smaller brush. Let me get some of that paint off. I've got too much of it off. Yeah, I've got to get a smaller brush. I'm kind of like messing up my shape of my nose with this big brush.
This is so good.
What are you eating?
Spam.
Oh Lord, that stinks. My eyes kind of wonky. And my eyes, it's kind of crooked up.
I feel like mom half the time they straight.
Hey Jennifer. Yeah, my eyes is gonna bother me now because they are kind of crooked. I may have to straighten it out with some white. Let me get me a smaller brush. It's about time for me to go get me some new brushes because all my brushes is getting kind of
Old.
There's a piece of fuzz right there. Oh, well, good, Miss Wanda. I'm glad that you like these colors.
This is very solid.
I got to straighten my eyes, y'all. My eyes are really, they got crooked on me. All right, let me see if I can go around this nose a little bit better with a smaller paintbrush. Zoe, baby, you've got to go in there.
Why?
Because I don't want to hear you eating like that.
Like that?
You got to go. Take it in there. And that stuff stinks. Yes, it does. Yeah, I'm not a bad person, but Lord, I cannot. Eating, I just have this thing when it comes to eating. I don't like to hear. Oh, hey Zoe. I gotta plug my phone up. Bring me that the charger phone. Oh, sorry, the phone charger. Hey, Miss Wanda. Still up to watch you paint. Well, thank you.
I thought you didn't like my
Okay.
smacking. Where do you want it?
I don't like your smacking.
Okay.
Now let me plug my phone up so it won't go dead. Nellie, I haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, Nellie, I kind of took some time off to be with the kids while they were out for summer break. Sorry, y'all. Let me plug my phone up.
Look at this, Mom.
So we won't get cut off
Look, Mom.
because my phone's going dead. Let me get it plugged up on here.
I think it's all, Mom.
Did it do? Crap, I don't know if it did it or not. Let me turn it this way. Alright, let me see. Did you plug up? I can't even tell if it's plugged up or not. Zoe, Layla, get in there with that. And I'm not telling you again.
It smells.
Yes, it stinks. Alright. So sorry, y'all. Yeah, I just took off some time and spent with the kids, and they had ball and just kind of enjoyed that. So yeah, my eyes are gonna bother the crap out of me. Let me take it back and see if they too. I don't know, maybe they're not too crooked. They definitely could be a little bit more straighter. Let's see, that can come around. This owl is beautiful color. Oh, thank you. I have been stressing over the colors I wanted to do this owl for a few days now. And them eyes is gonna bug me. They are crooked as I don't know what. What they're gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and maybe put the pink up here at the top. I mean, not the pink, the red. While this is drying, because that's definitely got to get another coat. So, where's my red at? About out. So, we used a tomato red.
Do not eat spam. Can I eat blackberry?
Yes, so you can eat a blackberry. Alright, so we're going to go for the red on the top. Like I said, I could probably use and my blue's not dried yet.
Probably gonna fade in purple. Look, there's a line right there.
I will get that off, baby. That's because my blue wasn't dried yet.
It's gonna be purple right there.
Yeah, this is not smooth wood at all. I'm used to my birch. My birch is like the smoothest that I've painted on. And this is not smooth. I have to keep on like going back and forth and up and down just to get in like the grooves in this board. And it might just be might have just been this brand. I don't know. Okay. Alright, so I am gonna have to probably come back over this where the blue, because that blue kind of goes through that red a little bit right there. Okay. Alright, so what are y'all thinking? The different color on the top was a good idea? Hey, Miss Dory, love this, but we'll have to catch replay visiting my daughter in Baltimore. Oh, wait, definitely go spend some time with your own daughter, Miss Dory. You could definitely catch the replay. Do you offer the template? Miss Judy, I don't, but I can definitely get the template for you.
Mom, it looks a little plain.
Thank you, Miss Shelley. Thank you, Miss Wanda. Do what, baby?
It looks a little plain, but it looks good.
It looks a little plain. Well, it won't look as plain once we get all the details and
Eyeballs.
the highlights and stuff in it. So I'm going to go ahead and give this a quick dry with the blow dryer. So we can go ahead and do the second coats and get this finished up. Thank you, Miss Wanda. So let's go ahead and give it a quick dry. using glow-in-the-dark paint this year. Oh, are they ain't on, Bootsy? Oh, you talking about like for the kids' craft? Okay, let's see. Let's go ahead and put another coat of blue before my paintbrush dries out on me. Okay, and I'm gonna need some more blue. All right, maybe this coat will do it. I'm hoping so anyway. The adults too? Okay. Well, I'm not sure what they would want to paint on the owl with glow-in-the-dark paint, but seriously, girl, you need to get me that the watermelon, or I won't be able to have, or I won't have time to paint it before Sunday, or either Monday. What day would I need to have it? Probably Monday. So get your mama to bring that by here to me. So basically all I'm doing right now is just putting the second coat on here. By Sunday night, then yeah, you definitely need to get it over here to me. Because like I said, Eli's got a tournament this weekend, so we will be gone all day tomorrow. Well, not all day, but I don't know if I would feel like doing it after being at the ball field all day. Cause I love going to the ball field, but being in that sun and that heat all day, it kind of takes all my energy. The eyes would be cute glowing in the dark. They probably would be cute. So yeah, they could definitely do the glow in the dark eyes. Trying to figure if I want to go over its inside of its eyes with white again, or let me put like one more coat kind of through here, or if I want to kind of leave it and just go in the center. But I messed up right there a little bit, so I know I've got to go over that with white anyway, so I probably would just do it with white. Hey, Miss Shirley. So, let me go ahead and let's get another coat on that red. I don't have to be too careful with the red because it covered really good. It actually covered better than that blue. I'm glad I didn't do. I was going to do just something simple, like more simple than a sunflower, but kind of just do dots right here. So I'm kind of glad I didn't now because I'm really liking the sunflowers. Like I said, I don't think it would be too hard to kind of go by. Like I said, there's been some ladies out there before that has really did some good painting on some gourds one year. Okay. Now let's get the top.
Do I have to eat your last spoonful?
Hmm?
Do I have to eat your last spoonful?
Last spoonful of what?
Yes.
No, please don't bring that back in here.
I'm worried about the look.
Well, don't eat no more.
You said I have to eat all of it.
No, you don't.
Mom, I got trouble.
Zoe, please do what I tell you to do. Okay, so I think that coat's gonna do it on the top. And I got that blue covered where it came in when my blue wasn't quite dried. Okay. Zoe. Baby, stop. Okay. There's some spots on this red. That I can kind of see that it needs a little bit more paint there. Okay, so that's it so far. I think it looks real fall-y looking. Okay, now I'm gonna go around the eyes with white, which I'm gonna give it a quick dry, and then I may, yeah, I'll probably trace it, because my eyes has got to be a little more rounder than that, y'all. I've got them wonky.
Dang that.
They are wonky. Let me give it a quick dry. They are wonky. Don't do that. I'm late coming on. What color are you using? Miss Shirley, I'm using the Laguna, the Apple Barrel, and the Tomato Red by Deco Art. And then for the sunflowers, I used a Dandelion Yellow by Apple Barrel with the shading done with the Golden Sunset by Apple Barrel. And then the brown was the Anita's Earth Brown. Alright, so Zoe, will you go get me a pencil?
Baby, you see the bag of beans I had up anywhere?
Look over there on that that thing.
What's that?
You need a pencil?
Yes, I need a pencil. Give me just a minute, y'all. Oh, I can smell that stuff you dip them dogs in. Alright.
I get this.
Is it sharpened? Okay. So I'm going to come and I'm just using a spool of ribbon, and I'm going to trace around and make my eyes a little bit more.
Mom, you're way off.
I'm not too off.
That's what I was about to say, not too off. But you're a little bit off.
And it might not bother some people, but
It would have killed me if I done that. I would not like that. I would be aggravated right now.
well, I guess that's why you're my child. She's like, that would have killed me. That would have aggravated me. I was like, well, I guess that's why you're my child. All right, so let's see if this white will be able to cover over that blue. Da-da! Where's my white? This ain't no white. That ain't no white.
I know it ain't.
Zoe, have you messed with my white?
What white?
My white in my can.
No, I don't ever use.
Well, I'm gonna use my Rust-Oleum chalk paint then.
So I can color in there with chalk?
Huh?
I can color in there with chalk?
No, baby.
Mom, my hand's stuck.
You can tell I haven't used that in a while. It's kind of thick.
It looks chunky.
It is chunky,
Mom, my hand is stuck. Look.
baby.
Ma'am.
Don't do that. Your hand's really gonna get stuck.
It is stuck.
All right, so I'm gonna come with my white and kind of try to straighten that up a little bit. Zoe,
Ma'am.
baby, I'm trying to straighten my eyes up. I don't need you to be shaking the table, okay?
Sorry. I'm just gonna go.
Good idea.
Mama.
Well, it is a good idea. You've been a little bit busy while I've been doing my live.
Busy. I'm always busy.
All right. Ooh, I'm gonna knock my water over. What was the yellow? I'm going to get the watermelon now. All right, great, Bootsy. The yellow was the Dandelion Yellow by Apple Barrel. This is actually the indoor gloss. So really any yellow. And of course I had a white coat up under that. So it helps bring the, anytime you're doing yellow, you want to put the white coat and it helps bring that, makes the yellow a little bit more brighter. And you don't have to put as many coats.
Bootsy getting the watermelon now?
She said she was going to bring me the watermelon Miss Mary was wanting me to paint.
Now?
Yeah, she says now.
Yay! I can see Bootsy.
So, if I get time, or let's just say if I feel up to it, later on this afternoon, I may come on live with y'all and paint the watermelon that I've got to paint for the Vacation Bible School. No wonder that eye was already looking good. I was going on the same eye, the wrong eye, y'all. Good Lord. I was thinking, well, that eye looked pretty good. And I was sitting there going over it. And it's because I had done been over it. So right now I'm just kind of focusing on getting on the outside of my eye just to get my lines cleaned up and have more of a round eye instead of a crooked oval shaped eye. My eyes was like really bad off, y'all. I was not happy with them at all. And it probably wouldn't have happened like that if I would have just went ahead and grabbed a smaller paintbrush when I was doing my blue. Okay. Hey Zoe, bring me that big sponge out of there.
What big sponge?
Back there at the back counter.
Alright.
Alright, those eyes definitely look way on better.
I don't see it. I found it.
Got it? And I'm going to not cheat, just work smarter.
This one?
And I'm going to take my sponge, and go get me a paper plate, please, ma'am. Please, ma'am. I'm going to take my sponge and do my eyes. Excuse me. And do my eyes. I'm going to do black and white. I'm not going to go in with any more color. I have seen them where they have like the color around it, but I'm just going to go in and do it black and then add some white in the center. So, I'm going to give those a quick dry. Y'all know I like my blow dryer. I got to go over that one more time. Spots down here and it needs to be kind of hit with some more blue. Alright y'all, I'm thinking, let me see if I added a little bit of black to this to this Laguna, if I could make it a little bit darker.
It would be a lot darker.
My eyes just cracked. That paint cracked on me. And see if I can use it to do a little bit of shading. Like to separate its head part. Since we didn't do, baby. She is in here again eating something. Eating ice cream now.
I'm not smacking.
Alright, I might have put too much black. I think I did. So let me take some of that black away. Let me take some of that black out, because I know I put too much black.
Jeez.
You have to be very careful with black, because you can, don't take much black, and I did. I put way too much black. I knew I did. When you mix in a color and you're going to add a little bit of black, always put a little bit at a time.
And then keep on mixing until you get, and then you add more black if you want.
Because I really don't have another darker shade of like this Laguna or like a turquoise. All of them's a little bit lighter. But I would really like to kind of do a little bit of separating the head part from its body with maybe a little bit of a darker shade. And I'm going to see if I think this is working. Okay, give me that piece of paper so it flew off. Fixing to see. I had that problem with gray on my camper the other day. Looked like I used crackle paint. Had to sand it down and redo it. Yeah, well, I'm not redoing this. And I think what happens is you get it on there too thick. Oh yeah, that's a darker color. Y'all see the difference in those two colors?
Let me see.
Right here.
Oh yeah.
So I'm gonna use that to do some shading around its head there.
To make it look at a pig.
And I wanted to do, I'm gonna use a pencil and lightly, very lightly, kind of do its face. Like that. Let me see where I got it at. Is that an eraser?
Uh-huh. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, but what happens is you put a little bit too much paint on there too thick at one time, and then you dry it, and it to me, that's what causes it to crack. And then if you dry it, I probably had my dryer on there too close. That'll also make your paint crack if you dry it too close.
I've done that before.
So, alright, so I'm going to take that darker color. Let me see. I'm gonna try this whole shading technique that we were taught by Miss Jackie in my group. Let me go get me some clean water. Okay. I'm gonna try this, y'all.
I'm scared.
You're scared. Okay. So,
How you doing? You do good?
Is there a Mexican in the house? Mama.
Why you got weed eater string?
Oh, you're right.
that's cool.
Pick that up. That's valuable.
What?
That's valuable.
Not valuable for me stuff.
Real live?
Huh?
Real live?
Yep.
Oh, hey, love. What's up?
Hey, Love, what's up?
What is that? A chicken?
This is my big brother right here.
Okay, so that wasn't working out.
Is that a chicken?
That's a.
Does it look like a chicken?
That's a
No, it
giant.
looks like a chicken.
I don't know. Let me finish it. Let me finish it and see.
That's a giant.
If it looks like a chicken?
If it looks like a chicken, sounds like
What
a
is that
chicken, then
all?
it is a chicken. But it don't look like a chicken.
They
Maybe
don't
it's
sound like a
dirt.
chicken. What is that? What's that all over?
It's called dirt, buddy.
Grass. Oh, we got 3 more minutes.
No, what'd you say?
What? Ah.
Allie said hi.
Hey.
Someone see Mommy's back.
All right. She makes this look so much easier than what it is.
You mix some water with it?
Yes.
Oh, Lord. That's going to be hard. Probably hard. Angel used to do that. Can't talk. She done that, Mom. And I went upstairs one night to go to a bar, come down to eat. And whenever I did, he showed me this picture that Angel made, and it was like a moon fading to daylight. It was real pretty.
All right. So I may have to go over this one more time.
Look like he got a beard.
And we're gonna get up here around the top of this eye. And I'm all in my paint right there. Cause it definitely wasn't dried.
Your mom looks like a beard a little bit.
It does. All right, now let me get this side.
I've turned this into an ASMR.
Huh?
I've turned this into an ASMR.
Yeah. All right, so I think I'm gonna take me a little bit of water and just kind of blend this in.
It's coming together, I can see it. I like how it's like glossy
It's starting to come together a little bit, Zoe.
a little bit. You're so quiet.
And me?
Mm-hmm.
Trying to concentrate because I'm honestly struggling a little bit right now.
In your mind,
'Cause I ain't really had a plan to do this.
you're probably like, wow.
All right, so I'm gonna get a little bit of my original color and kind of go in and blend that a little bit better.
Mm-hmm. That was good. Oh, look. He's starting like a raccoon.
It ain't looking like no raccoon.
with the eyes. Ew.
So he said it started to look like a raccoon.
Because look, it has like the black mask and then the white mask and a black body. That's all you had to do, make into a raccoon.
Yo, I have a time with my family.
Why?
They give me a hard time.
Mama, it's pretty. It looks like a raccoon a little bit if you would do black on top.
I'm just trying to make this up here at the top kind of come more in an angle. Come down more in an angle. I've got to take a little bit more of that darker shade because where this wood's not smooth, it was kind of having like little lines there. Okay. So I am going to take a little bit of that darker color too and kind of just go over more on this side of its eye. And look at me, I'm getting a little bit more. I probably shouldn't be doing this because this would be something that might throw a new painter off. And I'm gonna put a little bit kind of over its nose here. It kind of went in its nose. And just a little bit right through here. Going out this way and going this way. Okay. Now back to the original color. And let's just kind of blend that in. This is like the easiest way that I've been teaching myself to blend. Kind of go with a darker color, then go back in with the original color on top of it and kind of just blend it in. I am very new when it comes to blending and shading. And I am learning all of that myself along with my insiders in my group. But we've had some really good tips this week from our guest painter. And I got to go buy me a shading paintbrush. All right, so now let me see. Maybe I can like just come down here. Some with a little bit of a darker color. And I'm going to kind of go over that. Let's see. Trying to figure out what all I need to have done. Nope, I don't like it going around its wings. And now I'm going to kind of like just blend some more of the original color down in there. Just to blend it in a little bit more. And this wood, I do not like this wood. I don't like this wood. All right, so now let's finish. If he had glasses, he would be a school owl. Glasses would be really cute. Oh, thank you, Miss Shirley. Okay, so this is it. I got something, looks like something shining on there. This is it so far. Oh, my paintbrush is drying up. So I think doing this right here, that really separated its head from its body. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead with its eyes. And I'm gonna use a dauber and I'm just gonna do black, then do a white dot in the middle. And that's gonna be his eyes. This is like a 2-inch pouncer or dauber. So I'm going to kind of bring them down a little bit. Just like that. Sorry if my head's all in the way. I apologize. It's funny how just putting those black dots there to bring those eyes out has made a huge difference in the way it's looking. Alright, I'm going to try to make these a little bit bigger with this dabber by just bringing it up a little bit and over. You can always use these dabbers and almost make this whatever size circle you need. Alright, so there's that one. We're going to have to let that dry. Then I'm going to come back with another dabber and put a white dot in the center of those. But I am going to take that that darker blue that I mixed, and I'm going to come and I'm going to put like kind of like little feathers through here. Just kind of wiggly lines is what I'm doing. I don't want them to really be straight. I don't want to be loud, like even on one side to the next. Okay, I think that's gonna do it. So see how I just did the center? Just made little wiggly lines. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you, ladies, so much. All right. So now, while we're letting that dry, I'm gonna come and do some white highlights. Okay. My white. I'm not gonna use my chalk white, because that chalk white sure wasn't doing good. We'll put it right here. Alright, so I'm going to do some highlights up here. Let's do a little bit of highlights right there. Just a little bit right there. A little bit on its nose. I'm going to do a little bit in the sunflowers. Just a tiny bit. And I do have to come and do my center of my sunflower. Y'all can see how those highlights is already like bringing it, just making it pop already. The eyes sure made him pop. It did, didn't it, Natalie? Christine, I love him. The sunflowers on his wings are amazing. Thank you so much. Miss Shirley, where do we get the template? Miss Shirley, I can make a template. I don't have a template for this one. This was something that these were some cutouts that I cut for the church probably about 3 years ago. And they had these left over. So what she's decided to do is just, instead of not using them, to go ahead and have them this year for the ones to use. But I can definitely make a template. I went a little crazy on that one. All right, so now I should have kept that one going. Thank you, Miss Diane. So I'm going to come back with some white, and we're going to put some white in its little wings here. Alright, then I'm going to do just a little wiggly line down there at the bottom. with his little feet. Then we're gonna do, let me switch over back to this brush. Some highlights there. And then I don't want to do, the what you call it? I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna do the golden sunset. I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, I don't want to do, and could not think of what I didn't want to do. Let me find me a little bit of a smaller brush. Alright, so I'm just going to use that golden sunset to do the inside of my sunflower here. Do you make them to sell? Miss Diane, I do not. I used to, but I've quit taking custom orders. But I do take, could make a template. I don't know if I like the dark I think I want a lighter, piece of fuzz. I think I want a lighter shade. Let me get me a lighter shade. I want to do this light mocha. You're welcome. And if you're wondering, if you don't, if you've never made your own door hangers, I can promise you that I will be able to teach you. I have a group that I teach, and I teach them how to cut and paint their own door hangers. Now the lighter color definitely looks better, and it kind of like brought it out. So if you're interested in that and learning how to cut them yourself, my group opens up this Sunday. So I'm going to come and I'm going to put a little bit of white. In this as well. Oh, she's got the watermelon.
Where do you want me to put it?
Alright, I think the white through here really made it like its belly popped a little bit more. Kind of put more colors on there. Yeah, so next I will be painting, y'all see this? This is the back and this is the front. So both sides of these are like really dark. So I gotta paint this. I may paint this later on tonight when the kids are going to bed. Do what now?
I was gonna ask where you want me to put it, but we're about to head on.
Alright, your mom was out there with you?
No, me and Pa.
You and Pa? Okay. Well, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. I just gonna bring that by.
Alright.
Alright.
I'm gonna give my eyes
You be good.
Huh?
You be good.
You be good. I'll get my eyes a little dry so I can go ahead and put my white on here. Thank you, Christine, for sharing that. And I'm just going to use my dabber, a sponge dabber, to do my white. Alright, so let me see, do I want it that big or do I want a smaller? I think I'm going to do a smaller white. So, and then I'm going to add some black highlights, so then this little cutie will be done. I'm glad I didn't use that big one because this is like big enough. All right. And now, I've seen one, and they had like a little white dot on its eye. And I'm not quite sure what that little white dot is. What do y'all think a little white dot would be? I don't know, but I'm not gonna put it. I can just go ahead and tab over that flag. Okay. But let's put maybe a little bit of white right there. Alright, so now let's go ahead and let's get this with a little bit of black going on. And then it will be done. I appreciate y'all joining me. Since I haven't been on in so long, I was like, they might not nobody join me. They might say she's abandoned us, so I'm not even gonna join her live. But if you have little kids, it does pay to take some time off and just enjoy them while they're little. And so I'm just gonna come and I'm gonna put a little bit of, I'm not gonna go crazy with my black. And I definitely don't wanna like cover up my white. And I'm probably gonna stand up for this and kind of just move my owl around a little bit. Okay, let's put a little bit, let me see. I'm gonna put a little bit in its little wings. Kind of do it in the spots where I didn't hit it with the white. Okay. All right, so let's see. Wondering. I'm gonna go around my wings here, y'all. And I'm just gonna put a little bit in my sunflowers. I don't want anything to really take over my sunflowers. Okay. Oh, around my nose. I'm gonna do kind of a wiggly line in my nose and just let that be like that. This owl is gorgeous. Thank you so much, Miss Shelley, and thank you, Wanda. All right, I think I'm gonna stop. Because I don't want to get too much going on. I do think I may need to go around my eyes. Do y'all think I need to go around my eyes with black? I'm thinking I need to go around these eyes. So I'm gonna go around the eyes. So I'm gonna go around them. And I'm gonna do the dot, dot. I'm gonna go dot, dot, dot. I gotta get my leg situated so I can kind of hold it around and not touch it because this stuff right here is still wet. And then let me take this bracelet off. Thank you, Miss Betty and Amanda. Alright, so now anytime you're tracing around something, just take your time and go slow. Don't ever try to rush too much, because if you do, that's when you're really gonna mess up. Alright, so maybe I need to go I think I'm kind of liking the dot dot with the eyes. Try not to touch my wet paint, but it is kind of hard not to. Alright, so there it is. Okay, I think that's going to do it. Like I said, I don't want to add too much. In a way, I want to go around my my sunflower petals. What do y'all think? Maybe if I do it really thin. What do y'all think? Should I go around the sunflowers or leave the sunflowers like they are? Should I go around the sunflowers with black or not? Thank you, Miss Shirley. Thank you, Natalie. If I go around it with black, it would definitely bring it out. It'll definitely make it pop more. It'll make the sunflowers pop more. What do y'all think? Leave the sunflowers alone, perfect as is. Or trace it around with black. So Miss Amanda says perfect as is. Miss Betty says beautiful like is. Alright, well then I'm done. I am done. Alright, so this is it. I'll let it dry, then get it sprayed, and then add the hanger to it. I'll give y'all a little close up. There's the cute little sunflowers. I know what I should have done, that I really should have added a little bit of white in that. And that white, I kind of give that almost a glow kind of look. Not glow, but it just makes it pop a little bit more. Love, love. Thank y'all so much. Alright, so I appreciate y'all's help. Like I said, I have been stressing over this little guy and wondering what colors to paint it and what designs, and just was not sure and didn't want it to be too complicated. So I don't think this would be too hard for them to do. And then even if they don't want to do the sunflowers, they can just put dots. But this just kind of gives them an idea of what they could do. Alright, so ladies, I thank y'all and I appreciate y'all for sticking with me through this live video and all of my craziness going on with Zoe and Eli. Thank you, Tara. So if you have any questions, I'm probably going to be coming on a little bit more live. Probably next week. I may come live later on this afternoon or tonight, maybe late, to paint the watermelon, because I've got to have it done by Sunday along with this owl. But y'all going to start seeing a little bit more of me since the kids are going to soon start back school. And plus my Inside Scoop reopens to new members this Sunday. So, you know, I want to make sure that everybody don't miss out, and all the information is out there for everybody to know. And if you have any questions, I want to be able to give y'all the opportunity to ask questions about that. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoy the rest of your Friday afternoon. It's probably getting to be, I don't know, it's still pretty daylight outside. But if y'all have any questions, y'all can comment below, or either you can private message me, and I'll be happy to help. All right. Thanks, ladies. Thanks, Christine.